We're here at the Jackson Hole Diner, also known as the Airline Diner, and I'm getting my first thing of the night. We're going milkshake, the Jackson Hole milkshake. Ah, there we go. We've got a milkshake to go. We're out for the night. Hey, Sonia. 35. How much?
35.
$35? That sounds kind of exorbitant. $7.35. Hold down.
Hi guys, I'm right here with Anthony. Look at the lettuce and tomato over there. See, he's thinking sweets, I'm thinking food. Following you. Look at this place. It's historic. Look at this. Look how cool this is. They have one of the old. We've got Betty Boop. Look at this, how big it is. Okay, we're leaving.
We're going outside for a minute.
We're gonna go outside for a minute. Look at that. It's actually the Airline Dino, which then became Jackson Hole. This is the highway, the Grand Central. Isn't it beautiful out? And here we go. There it is, Jackson Hole Dino. There's the great sign. Over here we have, here's the original sign. See, it says like go in with the arrow. All right, and so we decided to get the drink here, and then we're gonna go to a few more places to try the eats. Why are you bending down? You could stand up.
I want to be in the camera. This is pretty damn good. Milkshake.
Hi guys.
Hey there.
All right, let's try it. You ready? Wait.
Look, our first shot together.
Screenshot. We never use it.
We very rarely use those. How's that taste?
Oh my God, oh my Lord. Do you know what I'm tasting? Peanut butter. Holy crap, is that good. Anthony, while you're doing that, why don't you tell your little story about a diner since we're in the diner?
We're trying to decide where should we go and eat. So we had a couple of choices. We could have went to a place in Queens, which was like an Asian buffet. It's like kind of fancy, sort of expensive or whatever. But we decided Danette wasn't in the mood for buffet. We decided, let's go to the diner instead. So we went to this diner, and to say the least, we kind of regretted it. I don't want to call them by name, so I'm not going to use their real name. Let's just say the name of the place was...
You're going to say
it. You're
going to make a mistake. You don't want to say it, but just say it.
I don't want to say it. It's Mold Westbury, and it's in Old Westbury, New York. Let's just say it's the Mold Westbury Diner in Old Westbury, New York.
Bolivar.
You don't want to. This is a place you don't want to go there because they seem to have a slight fly problem. Like, as in, me and Danette were swatting flies away from our face the entire time. It was very hard to get the flies out of our face in order to eat our food. So instead of going to the buffet, we went to La Bigger Fly, or perhaps La Buffly. They had a fruit fly problem.
You are crazy. You know that, Ian?
So don't go to Mold Westbury Diner in Old Westbury, New York. Because I'm not sure they will have cleaned up their fly problem.
You just said what it was called.
It's the Fly By Night Diner. That's right, Owen. Ice cream sundaes. Turn right here. I'm not even looking at the directions, and I had to tell Danette, turn right here, because it was going to be a bad situation. We were going to miss a stop. We're going to check on some empanadas for anybody that likes an empanada. Does anybody like an empanada? Does anyone like an empanada?
We're going to go to Mama's Empanadas.
We're going to Mama's Empanadas.
Mama's Empanadas.
Maybe we could double park.
Mama's Empanadas.
There it is. We're going to go in and we're going to get some empanadas. Can I get one corn black bean and cheese and one corn beef? All the empanadas are coming out of that tiny little window over there. The empanadas are coming through the little window. Thank you very much. Thanks. Take care. I got mine.
Holy mackerel. That was crazy. Look at all of this. Look at all these cars. Look at all these cars. This is New York City, guys. This is New York City.
On a Sunday night.
10 p.m. Do you know where your neighbors are?
You know where your
on
neighbors
Northern
are?
Boulevard in Queens. All right, we're going to try it right now, right? You want it hot?
Oh, you bet.
Look at this place.
Do you want me to take it off that, put it on the window?
If you want. Do you want to do that? Oh, God.
Get
dizzy,
wait,
guys. Here we go.
You guys are going to get slightly dizzy.
Oh, my God. If you guys could smell.
I wish I could just... No, I can't.
No, you can't. Hot?
Wait. Oh, you bet.
Look at this place.
Do you want me to take it off? Whoa!
Holy mackerel. Can they still hear us?
Can you still hear us?
Don't lose the chat, Aunt.
I did not lose the chat.
You hear us all right?
They said they could.
Okay, plug it in.
I'll plug it in just to get some extra
Anthony
juice.
loves to make everybody woozy. That's right,
I do.
Rosetta. You took a little ride. She already ordered a pizza. I should have. I would have enjoyed a nice pizza.
You took a ride.
All right, there we go. Yeah, baby.
There we are.
It's so bright out here. You could see us in the dark.
More empanadas.
One at a time, Aunt. What did you get? What sauce? What's the sauce?
Sauce.
Anthony, how much was that? How much was it? Wait, what's this?
And more
what
sauce.
The hell is it? Ooh, Mama's empanadas. Look at that.
You need to put on a light. We need a light.
Why? Get going. This is hot. Look at that. There we go.
This is the
Wow, it is hot. Hold on, it's like
black
so
bean.
It's so crunchy. Watch this.
Look at this.
It's so Oh, guys, look at the steam.
That is crunchy.
Okay, you know what? This is delicious. Look at that, guys. Look at that. The next place we're going is a cart.
Jackson Heights.
That's
where
right. We're
are,
in Jackson
and
Heights.
that place looks
And
cozy.
why don't we tell them where we're going?
We are
'Cause we're
going to
almost
a
there.
place that's been open many years. It's a cart. It's Sammy's Halal Beef.
Look at all these places opening.
This place is like hopping.
Wow.
We are now entering Jackson Heights, which is almost looking a little like the Land of Oz here.
There he is. Sammy's.
Sammy's on the other side over there. There he
Oh,
is.
he's got competition. There's plates everywhere. I mean, not plates. This whole corner is filled with food, Aunt. Filled with food. Here we go. We're right here. Look at this. Now I could see you, Aunt. Asian Mom's Momo. Asian Delight. Wonder what's in that truck. Holy crap. We could have just did a thing just on this corner. Let me make it smaller. Hi, guys. Oh. Wait, you got napkins?
I got napkins.
Don't lose
you
that
see
fork.
napkins. I don't want to lose
Give me
the
the
fork.
give me the napkins.
I got the napkins.
Okay, got napkins. All right, now. Okay.
Look at this.
Okay, now what did you get? Tell us what you
I got
got.
the lamb. We got the lamb with the rice with a little bit of salad. I got the white sauce over here.
What's the salad? An onion? I don't see any salad.
Yeah, I think there's some lettuce under here.
Where?
See under there? Look, that's lettuce.
Oh, I love that.
That's
okay.
lettuce.
All right, move your hand for a minute.
Which
Let me
hand?
that hand. Yeah, get that thumb out of the way.
What do you want?
We do. We need a kitchenette. Oh, man, look at that. So now that's lamb. See, I want to really show. What is this red stuff right here?
I put a little bit of red sauce
You did
just
that?
in the corner. I told him,
jeez.
give me a little bit of
And
the
what's
red
the
sauce.
white
That's
sauce?
the real hot stuff. This is the only mildly hot
Okay,
stuff.
get your fingers out of there because this may be the screenshot that we're looking for.
All right.
But I like the lettuce in the shot. All right, let me just
All
stay
right.
still for a
Leave
minute.
the lid.
Okay. All right. Don't move. Don't move.
I'm trying not
It's
to.
not you, it's me. I'm shaking. Be honest, and I know you will. Be honest. Better than bleep bleep guys, or what do you think?
This is the good stuff.
Your hand is in the way.
Well, where do you want me to put my hand? You want me to levitate the food?
Rice.
Danette, move your hand out of the way. I don't intend to allow you to eat any.
Anthony.
Get the friggin' hand out of the way. Danette, get that fork out of there.
You're gonna make me die. Should we get some
check the
dumplings
dumpling
or
out.
something Asian? Yeah, we have plenty of time. Go get a dumpling. I don't know. It's called Mom's Momo. M-O-M-O. The truck is really cute. Coming back? Did you see him? No. Oh, yeah, you did see him. Yay!
It's Momo time.
Anthony, where's the food?
That's the food.
No, where's the lamb?
It's behind you on the floor. What do you think I did? Chuck it out the window?
We all thought it was on the roof. I don't even care about the dumplings. I'm like, where's the damn freaking...
Where?
In Momo's. Does it look good?
I didn't see any food until she was cooking
Oh,
it.
you can't see nothing?
It's Mom's Momo.
What is it?
It's Tibetan dumplings. Beef.
Why? It's Tibetan? Why does it
Beef
say
dumplings.
Asian? Is that because it's
Well,
Tibetan?
it is Asian. It's from Tibet.
Short
Tibet's
hair. Ooh. Oh,
Yeah,
these
take
are
the
like
lid off.
fried. I didn't know you were going to get fried.
I got them pan fried instead of steamed.
I would have rather had the steam.
She
but
would
why
have
should
rather
I
had the
complain?
steamed.
No, he didn't. Yes, Marty.
You weren't
Hi,
with me.
Marty. Thanks for being here. Oh, my Lord. Look at this. Look at the meat. What kind of meat is this, Aunt?
Beef.
Oh, this is delicious, Anthony. You don't know how good this is. These are delicious. Clean.
Who's
The
swallowing?
chlorinated water is clean.
Who's swallowing the water?
No one is.
Is
All right, wait a
someone
minute.
swallowing pool water?
Wait a minute.
I don't usually drink the pool water. Went to Mother's place, and he punched Mother. Sam Mother.
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember that episode of? Remember that episode of the Flintstones? Anybody? Where everybody got
Flintstones?
mad at Fred
Hey, look.
because he was accused of going to a diner, a Greasy Spoon. He went
No,
to
I don't
Mother's
remember that.
place and he assaulted Mother. And then he said, "No, Mother's not anyone's mother. It's Sam Mother. Who cares whose mother it is? How can you assault a poor old woman?" Roasted salmon, $25.99. Fish lovers special choice. That's Joseph Taylor giving us the menu items at one of these places.
Joseph Taylor, we're passing LaGuardia Airport right in front of you.
Right in front of us, here's LaGuardia.
Here it is.
My mother would have said, "My plane is taking off, Aunt."
She would have just like that. Right across the street from the Corona Ice
Go
King
straight.
is, in fact, Parkside Diner.
Parkside Diner.
Best
Parkside
lard
Restaurant.
bread.
Parkside
I'm
Restaurant.
sorry, restaurant.
Best bread basket.
bread basket with lard bread.
for an Italian restaurant.
And you're wrong.
They've got lard bread
Down
in
the
it.
block to the right is the Queen's Night Market when we go on Saturday
I know.
night. It's not far.
I know it's not far, but it's not open now.
I know. Calm
And
down.
one more thing.
Calm down.
Get your hand out of the way, Danette.
All right, get me a jelly ring if they have it.
A jelly ring? They got a jelly ring one?
Get me a
All right,
jelly
here,
ring.
you take this.
Small, okay?
Should I take the gimbal and take them over there?
You don't need the
maybe
gimbal,
I
just
shouldn't.
walk
You
with
know
it.
what? I'm just gonna.
You need to calm down. You're too excited.
This is too silly.
All right, here, just take this. Take your phone.
I'm gonna drop it. I know I'm gonna drop it.
Do
I'm gonna
not
take
drop
I'm
it.
gonna
Get
drop
out
it.
first. Here, let me hold it.
I'm gonna
for
drop
you.
it down the drain.
Don't forget.
There they are, folks. Lemon Ice King. Come on, we gotta look at our flavors. We got mint chip, pineapple, rainbow, cherry, licorice, bubblegum, blueberry, pina colada, orange, vanilla, grape, coconut, cantaloupe, fruit, cocktail, vanilla chip, watermelon, orange vanilla, peanut butter, coffee, sugar-free ice is available, almond, cherry vanilla, chocolate, mint, peach, banana, sour apple, tangerine, rum raisin, pistachio, strawberry, apple mango, strawberry, cotton candy, lime, and lemon. And what was the one? Jelly ring? Danette, tell me, did you ask for jelly ring?
Hold on. Are you okay?
Welcome aboard. Here's some chocolate ice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. I forgot about the pistachio. I couldn't really see the flavors. Thank you, Alicia.
Were you listening? I read every one of them.
No, I missed it. Ooh. All right, let's try the chocolate.
Look at the greenness of it.
Just like when I was younger.
At first I was going to go rum raisin, then I decided
I don't know why you were going to go rum raisin. Maybe it would have been good. I turned it off.
Move your hand.
All right, let's see. Can you eat lemon or chocolate or cherry first? Whoa, again I did that.
Again.
But that means it's not really on, right?
Of course it's not
Sorry,
really.
guys,
You got to press
I'm
it
so
in
sorry.
really tight.
You did it, not
I
me.
didn't do it. Then
Oh,
here,
no.
take one of these.
I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
No,
Now, let's do a little recap. You ready?
Did you guys survive that fall without any injuries?
No, shaved ice with syrup on top. Honestly, I have never tried that. I would love to try that, but I don't know where they have it. in
I
Queens.
did when I was a kid. We had that
Where'd
in
you
the
get that,
neighborhood
Manhattan?
because in the
Oh, yeah, when they go
116th Street, the guy would come around. It was usually like an Italian guy or a Spanish guy. He'd come around and he'd be like,
Oh, yeah, in Harlem, right?
the snow cone, and then he'd have that
A real
bottle
snow cone.
and just like pour that bottle of basically sugar on top of the ice. Then your mother would hand it to you and you just suck on it all the way back home.
Did she get any? Anthony.
My mother got some.
And tell
Then that's gonna fall off again.
No, it
I
isn't.
see the
Stop.
way you do it.
I'm not touching it. Tell them the story about your mother and the hot dog guy. There was a
My mother
hot
and the
dog
hot dog
guy.
guy?
The hot dog cart is in the square. On any of you from the Bronx, you know the
People
hot
from
dog
the Bronx
guy
know there's a
from
hot-
Westchester Square.
On Westchester
Tremont
Square, there was a
Avenue.
hot dog guy, an old Italian guy, and he was like as brown as an old catcher's mitt.
Because he was in the sun
Because he
all
was
the
in the
time.
sun every day for like 40 years. He had like his stop.
Thanks,
He was
Sonia.
like either right in front of Woolworths or something.
Yeah, he was in
when
front of
Woolworths was
Woolworths.
there.
That's right.
And he
I remember.
lived on the block that my mother lived on and I lived on in
Edwards
the Bronx when I
Avenue.
was a kid.
Not far. Right next to Lehman High School.
After we moved to the Bronx from Harlem. So he would like he would in the morning he would like start pushing the cart. He'd be pushing the cart,
How
pushing
early?
the cart.
Like a 10?
I don't know, it was like 10, it was like 9. He has to start pushing the cart because he's pushing a cart he's pushing a cart like 40 blocks to Westchester Square.
I thought it wasn't that far.
He's
but
like,
okay. At least that was
it's all
downhill.
uphill. It's
No,
all
that was
uphill, I
downhill
think.
going there.
I think it was
uphill
uphill.
going home. All right, come on. We want to hear the rest of the story. Put that down.
So the guy apparently he started boiling hot dogs as soon as he started like filling the thing up with water outside his house.
Yes.
Like up the block. So by the time he got up the block, he'd be passing where we lived. He'd be passing our apartment building.
Now, what time
and
was
it would
that?
be, I don't know, 10, 11, maybe 10.
In the morning, you mean?
10 in the
Okay,
morning,
good.
10 or 11 in the morning. By the time he was passing the block, my mother would go, Anthony, run down and tell him to give us some hot dogs.
No, I thought it was on
And
the way
Run down
back.
and buy some hot dogs. No,
Was
it was
it
in
on
the
the way-
morning.
You
This
got
was
in the
breakfast.
morning? Wait, he was
It was a
boiling
hot dog breakfast.
while he was walking. He was boiling the
he's
hot dogs.
boiling the hot dogs. Run downstairs and get some hot dogs. Get some. Now, how many
She really
hot
did
dogs should
talk
I
like
get?
that.
Run downstairs and get
so
about
you'd
6
run
or
down the
7
stairs
hot
on the
dogs.
second floor. You ran
Make
down
it
the
8.
stairs.
She'd like say, run downstairs and get 6 or 7.
So you
hot
guys
dogs.
had the first hot dogs.
We had the
before
first hot dogs
and he
of
would
the
stop
day
in front of
with
your
mustard
house.
and mustard, onions, and sauerkraut.
Wait, did he stop in
So
front of
I'd
your
go
house?
run downstairs.
Didn't
I'm
you
a
feel
little
like an
kid.
idiot?
I had my in my hand. I had my $10 bill, or a $5 bill, I guess.
All
back
right, go
then.
ahead.
I had a $5 bill. Okay, I have 6 with mustard, onions, and sauerkraut.
How'd you carry it? He wrapped it up.
He'd wrap them up, stuff them in a bag, and then I'd bring them upstairs.
Oh my
mother would
God.
put it on the
You were
table.
lucky.
And
You
my
had-
mother never took anything out of a bag. She would just take the bag and
Hi,
tear
Emmett.
the bag. M.N.,
Hi,
how you
Emmett.
doing?
Great to see you.
My
Go
mother
ahead,
didn't.
Aunt.
My mother didn't take things out of bags.
Hello,
Like if she had
hello.
food in a bag, she only
What do you
ripped
mean?
the
She
bag
ripped it?
open. She'd tear the bag open, and hot dogs would spill out all over
Because
the
you were
dining room
hungry. It
table.
was hot
And then
right
we'd
from the
take 'em
hot
and
dog
we'd be
man.
unwrapping them, and I'd be. I'm a little kid. I'm fat, pudgy little kid. I'm stuffing my face with hot dogs at like 10:30 in the morning. I'm like,
why didn't you just eat them outside, downstairs? So you can have them in the privacy of your own home?
You gotta have the hot dogs in the privacy of your own home. I'd have anywhere from 4 to 6. We'd buy 4 to 6 hot dogs. So we'd have like
All
2
right,
to
so
3
you had
apiece.
2 to 3 each. Okay, that's more like it. And that would hold you all the way till night or something? Was that breakfast and
Will
lunch?
hold me till dinner. That was breakfast and lunch.
Oh my God.
It was breakfast. Look at this. I'm two-fisting
I didn't know it was in
11
the
nights.
morning. That was a surprise for me. I didn't know that. Like the spare ribs bag, tear it open. Exactly.
My mother tore that open to. You
And the
tear it
steam
open.
would come
the
out?
steam come out and the grease would drip out onto the dining room table. And I'm like,
you'd
Mom,
be like-
you could at least put a plate under it. And we start like dogs, like just I'm gnawing on a bone.
You're right.
It'd be like, Mom, give me all the. Mom, can I have one of those? Mom, can I have one of those egg rolls? No, the egg rolls are mine.
Did you get the hot dogs on the way back?
No, he did not. We
Why?
did
He
not.
ran out because he
would
was so
run
good,
out,
right?
And what you would see would be this. This is what would happen. He'd come back exhausted, even more brown than when he left in the morning. The guy had I told you, he looked like a couch. He looked like one of those couches, those brown couches in the doctor's office. Made out of leather.
What did you see
He'd
when he
push the wagon
passed?
back. He'd go
The
back
poor guy
past
must
on
have
the
been
back.
exhausted.
He'd push it back. It's like 1,000 miles. And then up the block, there'd be like the drain on the floor. And he'd start draining the water. So the water would start draining into the sewer. He drained the water out of the bottom. This hot dog boil water. The hot dog boil water would be drained
So the
into
dirty
the
water
sewer,
on the street?
and it would he'd drain it down into the sewer and dump it out, all the old water.
Are you
And let me
joking
tell
me?
you,
Are you joking me?
I'm not joking.
No,
He'd
you're
be
joking me.
I'm not joking anything. He dumped the hot dog water down into the sewer, and then the whole neighborhood would smell of hot dogs for about an hour. You could smell hot dogs in your house. And then you just ate hot dogs for lunch and breakfast.
You wanted it for
And now you
dinner.
want hot dogs for dinner. You're going like this. You know, I got a craving for hot dogs. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, it's because this guy's dumping out gallons
my
of water up the
God.
block.
It's a good
He's
thing I
dumping
didn't live
about
there.
12 gallons of water.
It's a good
into
thing
a hot
I didn't
dog
live
dump.
there. He would have been my best friend. He would have been my best friend, Aunt. Oh my God, you got the craziest stories. You know that? I thought my childhood was unusual. Oh my God.
You know what you guys just found out? You understand that Danetta's heard this story before.
I never heard it
but
like
she
that.
never
No, I
listened
guess I never
closely
really listened.
enough. She never really listened.
I was like, I
She didn't
told
listen to the
you
part
to
that
tell
was
them the
important.
story. What was the important part?
The important
What was
part
the
was that it was
important part?
10:30 in the morning and we're having hot dogs.
Lily with the nuts is like an almond. But you don't have to get it. Get the lemon. Dead. And hurry back.
Then why'd you call it that?
Because that was what my father called it. He's so crazy. See what I gotta live with? Do you see what I gotta live with? Seriously. Is it better with the light or without the light? I don't even know. All right, we're gonna end it soon, but we're gonna try the lemon and then we're gonna end it. Doesn't it look good? Emin,
true
doesn't it look good? This
classic
is a
lemon.
true classic lemon. And look how they do it. Anthony, what does it look like? A paddle? You see how it's not round?
Yes, the paddle.
It's like a paddle. Look at that. All right, I'm going to try it.
It's a softer texture than, say, Ralph's Spices.
This is so, it's like so smooth and creamy. Anthony, we have to come back and you have to try the almond. I know you can't get all the flavors.
This is perfect.
But Anthony, I've heard the hot dog story a million times, but I don't know why I didn't
did not know
realize
the
that you got it in the
details.
morning. I thought you got it at night.
Now, I want
And
to
it was
point out,
the
there's
like
more
what
to
was
that
le-
story.
There's more?
Is here we are. Sometimes we'd be eating a hot dog for breakfast, essentially.
Right.
At a certain time of the day.
Hot
it
dogs
might
are for
be-
any time of day.
I was a kid. It might be like
Let me
my
move
mother
forward a
decided
little.
she wanted
It's
to
okay,
go
stay there,
to
it's all right.
like Westchester Square.
Right.
So it'd be like, it's like it's like mid-afternoon. Days were longer when you're a kid. Days are long. when you're a kid, you think like, oh my God, the day. You know, now you're an adult. You know how
Goes
the
too
day
fast.
is over like that.
Yes.
You wake up in the morning, you blink, all of a sudden it's nighttime and it's time to go to bed. When you're a kid, the day is
Days
like
are longer
4.
when you're a kid.
What is the matter with you with the buttons? Turn
Anthony,
the
I
button.
turned the button.
Finally, she learned to press that button. That's as simple
Go ahead,
as that.
say your story.
The day is over. The days were like 25 hours long when you were a kid. So like we're walking through there. Maybe my mother wanted to go to Dwarfs. In those days, there was a store in Westchester Square. It was called Dorf's.
Yes.
Dwarfs. But my mother called it Dwarfs. Dwarfs.
I hate calling
I
it
want to
dirty
go
dogs.
to Dwarfs.
I hate calling it
Dirty
dirty
water
water dogs.
dog.
It's just my pet peeve. I live in New York.
I
They're
got another story.
delicious.
I got another
hate
story
that
about
saying.
somebody I worked with.
I
who was
hate
like
dirty water dogs.
I got
don't
another
wanna
story
do
about
that.
someone I worked
And it's
with.
stupid, but I
lived in the
just-
Bronx.
Oh God! Another story.
Another story, but I'm not going to tell that story now. We're going to save it
What
till another
story?
time. Out another story. A woman that I worked with who had an extremely thick Bronx accent.
Who?
Even thicker than this lady's. Extremely thick Bronx accent.
I don't
You
have
think
an
her saying
accent.
coffee is
$5.
funny.
$5.
This woman saying dirty water dog was quite an adventure. But anyway, like
that
I was
Marie?
saying, my mother, yes, Marie.
Oh my
My
God.
mother would go, like we'd go to Westchester Square. She had to buy something at Dwarfs. She'd have to go to Dwarfs
have a
to
lot of
purchase
flavors,
things.
you're right.
And I'm going to Dwarfs. I have to purchase something at Dwarfs, or maybe
What did she buy
or
there?
maybe Woolworths.
All they had was underwear.
Everybody
and,
always
like,
had to buy things at Woolworths in those
Dwarfs
days.
I wish I had taken a picture
Dwarfs.
of dwarfs because of dwarfs or whatever the hell it's called.
Dwarfs.
Because
all they
now
ever
that,
had, they
that is
would
an
have
old
like
school
everything.
store. It was an
In those
old
days,
school store with the,
in those days,
remember the
they would have
mannequins?
shit out. The mannequins
The
would be
mannequins
half a
was
body.
scary.
Mannequins had half a body. Everything was either a torso or an upper body.
Oh my God.
Or,
And next
or hips.
to dwarf, you
Hips
guys, you
with
know
legs,
the square.
walking down the street with no
No,
upper
no,
body.
no.
It was frightening.
Anthony, back in the not in the 70s, these 80s, when I was in school, we used to go to the store next to Dwarfs. Not the store. It was called the Chinese Lady. Do you remember? She had like a cart, and she would sell all the Chinese slippers. They were black. Do you guys
The
remember
only
the
shoes my
Chinese-
mother ever wore.
Do you remember the Chinese slippers? They were like $2.
The
And
only
when it went
shoes
up,
my
it was
mother ever wore.
$5. It was so in. Everybody was wearing the Chinese slippers. Do you remember that?
My mother looked
Holy
like Bruce
crap.
Lee her whole life. That's the only shoes she ever wore.
I can't imagine your mother.
She was very powerful.
And I can't remember. I can't
She would
imagine
flip
your
through
mother.
the air and
you
kick
remember
somebody
that?
in the Chinese lady
And
store, which
everybody,
was just a
and I
car.
had big feet,
Was
and they
next to
had my
Dwarfs.
size. They had everybody's size. Like, didn't matter. It didn't matter. Do you remember
Dwarfs.
this,
It
Stevie?
was a store for
Everybody in the
dwarfs.
world wore them in the Bronx. Everyone.
Grumpy, Sleepy,
That's
Doc.
right.
They all
$1.
shot the Dwarfs.
Oh my God.
The
Wow, the
seven
memories.
dwarfs.
You're bringing
and
back.
we'd be walking through there through Westchester Square, and keep in mind we'd had hot dogs
Right,
for
Triple G,
breakfast.
exactly.
We'd be walking through Westchester Square. My mother would say, "Do you want a hot dog for lunch?" I'd be like, "Okay, if you're paying. I don't have any money. I'm a child."
What was your other just like? What else could you choose from? Nothing.
Grilled cheese sandwich at the counter at Woolworths. That was my day out. If I could get a grilled cheese
Woolworths was
sandwich.
the best.
They
I
made
used to
the
get
best
tuna
grilled
fish.
cheese sandwich.
No, tuna was good at Woolworths.
Dwarfs. And the Chinese slipper lady. They only call her the Chinese slipper lady.
I don't know what her
And
name
don't forget
was.
the Army and
there
Navy
was competition.
store.
There was one on one end and one in the other.
Westchester Square also had the Army and Navy store. Let's go in here, Anthony. I gotta get you a belt.
Why was she always getting you something? What's
I
going
gotta
on?
get you need a belt for your pants. Younger,
Dude.
she was like an antelope.
Yeah, remember the
going
bungalow
after the
bar trucks?
Bungalow
Steven?
bar. I
Yes.
mentioned bungalow bar to Danette once, and she said,
You
"What's a
told
bungalow
me.
bar?" I said it was a truck with an ice cream truck the size of my hand.
What do you
It
mean?
was like as a guy driving down, it had a little thing, like the back of the truck was so small. It was just like he couldn't stand it, and he had to get out, stand on the side of the truck,
I don't
open a
think
door,
so,
reach
Sonia.
inside, and
I'm
grab
gonna
some ice
find out.
cream.
That's a great question if those Chinese slippers are still available, because I want to know. They were cool. But anyway.
They have to be available. What
You don't
what
see
are the guys
anybody.
that make kung fu movies gonna wear?
Shut up.
The city speed limit.
3 a.m. Really? The city speed limit? What?
That's what it says right there. City speed limit, 25 miles an
Jesus.
hour. My mother, when there would be like a Mr. Softy truck outside, she could run like an antelope to
But
trace.
Bruce Lee didn't have the Chinese book. Did they, with the little thing
Yes,
on it?
he was walking very
But
slowly.
didn't have that thing. No, the men wore the ones.
All right, I know, it didn't have the strap.
Thank
It
you.
didn't have the
strap
strap.
was
I know
for
it didn't
girls,
have the
and the
strap.
one when you slip in with no strap was for
was
the boys.
the dudes. Was the dudes.
And most men did not
Let me
wear
tell you,
them.
when there was Mr. Softy truck,
Unless
when
they
my mother
were doing
wanted
some
Mr.
karate
Softy,
chops.
she could run down the street like an antelope. Mr. Softy! The truck, catch the truck, Ant! I can't make it, Mom.
did?
My legs are too
I gotta find it. Hold on. Hold the music. Going
saw
on
some
Amazon.
on Amazon?
What is it called? Is it called Chinese slippers?
Come on.
That's what it was called.
Call them Chinese
Yes, that's what it was
slippers.
called, Dad.
It's so nuts.
Yes.
Hey, and stop by the store and get me some
And
Chinese
your mother was
slippers.
in love with trucks, I believe, and I didn't even know that. Cotton Mary Janes, yeah. Let me see.
Cotton Mary Janes. That's what they are, essentially.
Hold on.
Hold that thought.
Hold on. Let's see if it's there. Oh my God, here they are! Holy shit!
There they are.
Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Thank you, Sonia. You're the best.
There they are.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
My mother would be proud.
Oh my God, your mother wore these? I wish I knew
wore them
you
every day.
when your
She
mother
wore
wore
them to-
these.
She wore them every
Nobody's
day at
mother
the
wore
diner.
these.
They were at Jack's.
My mother would never get caught.
She was walking
wearing
around
these.
at Jack's in
Anthony,
those.
nobody's okay, here's the one for men. And it says Kung Fu!
The Kung Fu shoes.
There it is!
There they are. Kung Fu shoes.
Do you want a pair? Do you want a pair? You're out of your minds. Did you ever...
She wore
I
Kung
didn't know
Fu
that.
shoes. Kung Fu shoes as a
Everybody was
waitress.
Kung Fu fighting. All right, let's end it. Come on. We gotta end it. Good night, guys.
Okay, move
Love
your
ya.
hand. In those days, there was a store in Westchester Square. It was called Dorf's.
Yes.
Dorf's, but my mother called it Dwarfs. My mother tore that open to. She'd
And the
tear it
steam
open.
would come
the
out?
steam come out and the grease would drip out onto the dining room table. And I'm like, Mom,
you'd be like-
you could at least put a plate under it. And we start like dogs, like just I'm gnawing on a bone.
You're right. But you don't have to get it. Get the lemon, Dad, and hurry back
Then why'd you call it that?
because that was what my father called it. He's so crazy. See what I gotta live with? Do you see what I gotta live with? Seriously. You're out of your minds. Did you ever...